Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It says live video is starting. There we go. Okay, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay, everybody. Yep, it's Sunday. Oh my goodness. And it's March 1st. Oh my goodness. Homemade vanilla in your coffee makes a big difference. Also, 2 cups makes a big difference. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, I'm gonna finish up the Dr. Phil. Anybody doesn't know, Sundays is gonna be Dr. Phil quotes before I get off the video. So if you've ever been to Five and Below, go ahead and get some cards and put some quotes on it. I paid $3 for these. These are waterproof. They're a thin plastic, and it's really, you can, sticking stickers on here is easy. It's designing the sticker so that you don't make it too big for the card. See, the cards are thin, but I got quotes on all but, let's see, how many of these? All but, and I've got them lined up. Okay. So I'll pick from, these today. So it's, and I've got enough to put on these. So, yeah. Okay. So anyway, so I wanted to say hey to everybody and wish you a happy Sunday, because this is when you recharge and reset and think about what you're going to do next week, this coming week. Hi, Alyssa. No, I can't. This morning I'm going, where did February? It just seems like, I know it's only a couple of days, but it seems like, I think it's because 2 of my kids were born in February. So I'm thinking that had a lot to do with, you know, I don't know. It just seems like February and we had a lot going on with the weather. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm just guessing. March. I can't. But I did, when I went over to Rhonda's office, her assistant pointed out bulbs are starting to come up. They're about like this. Time to think about planting whatever you want to plant, Alyssa. Start some tomato seeds indoors. My son already started his, and they want to make salsa. And I said, well, you do know that you can you can can tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and put them in anything. You make your own salsa right on the spot, or you can make your salsa and, but you can put diced tomatoes in almost anything. I don't make them myself, but I always keep diced tomatoes in the can. I always keep them because there's the soups, especially for the soups. But then if you want to do chili or anything like that. Yay, Suzette! I'm going to sneeze now. Oh no, don't sneeze. I took my allergy pill, so everything's decided it wants to move. How you doing, Suzette? You don't know how many people worry about you. It's like, Yeah, I can't believe it's March either. Yeah. So anyway, so I thought maybe today, since the Sunday video goes to different pages, not just one, and it goes to, I'm using the other software to push it to YouTube. So we got a lot going on Sundays. I want to say hi to everybody and happy Sunday. I did work on Mom's video, by the way. And what else? Yeah, I've got another video to edit before we have lunch in March. There's a lot of things. People will think I'm crazy. My brain has so many activities going on in it. It's like I'm still working on a lot of stuff. I did go to an auction yesterday with intent, but when I saw, with intent to buy something because I'm a reseller, but when I saw this stuff, I'm going, yeah, nobody, I could have got this, but I think there was a man with some money there and he was outbidding me, and that's okay. Is that what that is? That's probably what my uncle has. That's probably because they saw a spot, but they couldn't figure out it wasn't any, you know. Yeah, you want to be careful with that. I don't know. What did they do with that? I don't, that's Suzette was not feeling well. And next thing you know, it got her down. I don't know what they do with that, though. But I do know a lot of travelers, and I'm thinking it's because she's sitting still for so long. A lot of travelers, like airlines and stuff like that, when you have a long flight or whatever, they tell you to get up and move and move. And I move naturally. I'm just like all over the place. But they tell you to move. So yeah, you got to be really. We're worried about you, Suzette. You got to be careful because being sick is no fun, is it? Suzette, did you help the person you were supposed to help and get that done before you got sick? Okay. All right. So I have Kathy's online sale. Now, these are the Facebook pages and YouTube channels, but I can't go live on the newest ones. They don't want you going live. So I have Kathy's online sales. I have Sassy Silver Sisters. I have Getting By on Barely Nuttin'. I have, which y'all need to go over there if you haven't, because I share the bargains that I see, and I'm doing the freebies over on our group. You see my t-shirt? You know why I put this back here, y'all? Because we did the Google Meet, and I was gonna wear this shirt, and I knew I was gonna wear the Sassy Squad shirt. I knew I was gonna wear it. Guess what I forgot? I forgot to wear it. Hi, Alice. How are you? I forgot to put it on, and I didn't realize it until after the fact. And I'm going, OMG, I forgot it. So I said, I'm going to put it over here, and hopefully this will remind me. And anybody that is ADHD, you can't, like, if I forget it when it's sitting there, I'm going to move it to another spot because I can't. If I see the same thing all the time, I bypass it. It's not like a reminder. So 66. I wonder what wonder what it is here. Alexa, what's the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
In Culpeper, it's 53 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can look for intermittent clouds with a high of 55 degrees and a low of 27 degrees.
Okay, I can handle that. I put a light jacket on yesterday thinking, well, what if it's a cold breeze or whatever? Man, it got warm, especially in the car. It was like, I gotta get out of here. You know, my shoulder's hurting, so I'm doing exercises for that. Gosh, I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old. And Mom always reminds me, getting old? Well, I'm old. She teases us. She goes, what does she say? She said, man, my kids are old. That's funny. Anyway, when I go live, you guys stop by and say hi. Let me see. Okay. I'm just checking. Going back and forth. All this stress over looking up OBS, y'all. You still can't multi-stream without a software, another software, which is what I'm using most of the time. I'm using the software to go to 2 places on YouTube today, and I'm using just Facebook Live for all the streaming. So I gave up. I don't know what the big deal is if you already have to use it. I guess because you can design your stuff yourself. But it's hard. I'm not that smart. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to look up some quotes for March. Let me see. Because I think the brain doesn't want to go to March yet for whatever reason. I don't understand March quotes. I don't understand why. I don't know. I guess because we have a short, I don't know. Short February. I don't know. Let's see what we could do. What is a good quote for March? I really like stuff like this. To welcome her, the spring breaths forth Elysian sweets. March strews the earth with violets and posies. And they're coming up. They're coming up. March brings breezes loud and shrill, stirs the dancing daffodil. In March, winter is holding back and spring is pulling forward. Something holds and something pulls inside of us too. Oh, that's a good one. It's just a lot. You are reborn with the roses in every spring. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, our life is March weather, savage and serene in 1 hour. To welcome her, oh, I already said that one. March brings breezes, I already said that one. March is when some days are winter, some days are spring. True. But it's not a smooth gradient from the beginning of the month to the end. Good thing my ducks love the merging of the 2 seasons. I can imagine the ducks are probably like, yippee, yippee, happy, happy. I love March as it gives me hope that new beginnings are always beautiful. Robert Frost said, a cloud comes over the sunlit arch, a wind comes off a frozen peak, and you're 2 months back in the middle of March. And this one, haven't you heard this English proverb? March winds and April showers bring forth May flowers. Yeah, we've been talking, me and Mama Sassy, we've been talking flowers and starts forever. But we had the cold. So we got to kind of start all over because we had African violet starts, and they just didn't do what they needed to do. Okay, Suzette went for X-rays. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, I know. It's just that you don't have time to be sick, Suzette. That's what I say all the time. I ain't got time for this. I tell the doctors, I don't have time to sit and rest. Although I do that, I do rest. But it's like I could be doing something else. And with this stupid shoulder, I found a new exercise, and it's just to sit up straight and pull your shoulder, because this is the shoulder that I sleep on. And it messed up one time before, and I got it straightened out, and now it's messing up again, and it's not good. It hurts. So everything's tight, and there's exercises you can do for frozen shoulder. And so I found one where you put your hands behind your back and you try to lift it up. But you do that throughout the day so that it stretches things that need to be stretched, because everything's getting tight in that shoulder. And I ain't got time for this. I don't. First thing I thought of is, if I get a unit, what am I going to do about my shoulder? This is not going to work. So I called my daughter and said, listen, if I get a unit, will you help me on it? And she said, just let me know and I'll come by. And so she remembered, and she asked me, did you get a unit? No, it didn't work out. No. Mm-mm. So I don't gamble when buying storage units, and I'm a low baller unless I see something that I'm going, okay, we can go there with this. But yeah. So, hang on, I'm checking stuff. Okay, so let me read before I get off of here. Just get better, Suzette, because you ain't got time for this. Who has time? Who has time for that? I know you got to take care of yourself, but you got to worry about blood clots. That's a big deal. Okay, so I've got my other quotes getting ready to print, but I didn't want to make a bunch of racket while I was online. So these are we'll see how this works. These are Dr. Phil quotes. And they're hard to shuffle because they're plastic, but I'll shuffle them and mix them up and do it this way, mix them up. I'm not a very good shuffler. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this. Yeah, a month is a long time to be not well. We just want you to get better. Okay, same thing with these. If we get a duplicate, it's because we need it. Right? So I have different quotes I have a Monday is the peace quotes. Fridays is the affirmation, and Dr. Phil. I hope he sees this one day. Tuesday. That's going to be so much fun. It's totally different with grandchildren. And people make jokes about it all the time. serious. They make jokes about. There's this young man on TikTok, and he's got a son who's probably, I don't know how old, 4 maybe, I don't know. And he goes, look at you. What are you doing buying whatever he wants in the store? And she looks at him and says, what does she say? She has this saying, I can't remember what it is, but it's like, just leave me alone. If he wants this, I'm getting him this. He said, you would never get us that. You wouldn't do that for us. My kids kind of did that a little bit too. So what are you doing? Why are you doing that? You didn't do that for us. It's grandchildren. It's a whole different ball game. It's so much fun. Okay, here we go. This is my favorite for Dr. Phil. It says, how is that working for you? It's a signature question meant to make people evaluate if their actions produce happy, quality results. And see how I put the label on the, yeah, this is going to work. Just hard to shuffle, but this is going to work. So my favorite, and some people complain to me about something, and then they turn around and they complain about the same thing again, and it makes you think, So I tell them, I said, well, like Dr. Phil says, how's that working for you? Because evidently it's not working. You do the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same results over and over. And I'm the type of person go, okay, I tried. This is not working. I'm going to try another way. So, okay, happy Sunday, y'all. Hope the weather stays decent. People got, I guess there's still snow up north. I don't know. This snow thing, it made everybody grouchy. They were fighting over parking spaces. Everybody was complaining. It was like the only people that were happy about the snow were the children that want to play in it. That was it. It is a good quote, Alyssa. I like it. It's like, so how's that working for you? So, and I'm always telling people to change it up. And my daughter said something to me one time. I said, I don't think that way. I think about the future. I said, I think if this happens, what will happen next? I don't think about right now. I think, and literally, that's what I do. Well, if I do this, this is going to happen, and then this is going to happen. That's where my brain goes. Although I make mistakes all the time, but still, okay, if I do it this way, this is going to happen. And if it don't happen the way I think it's going to happen, I'll go, okay, we won't do that again. So, all right, everybody, happy Sunday. And I'm glad you're better, Suzette, because you hear my stomach growling? You worried me. You don't want to worry. You don't want to worry me. Yeah, every day I'm going, I wonder how Suzette is. I wonder how Suzette is. So, and I'm happy that your grandson's coming, because it's just totally different, and you won't realize it till you're in it. It's just totally different. The parents of the grandchild have the worry and the planning. You get to enjoy, and that's why it's totally different. All right, and your grandchildren is the cutest grandchild on the face of the earth. Live in it. Live in it. And I used to notice all the, well, this one acts like the mom, but looks like the dad. All the comparisons and stuff. It's just a lot of fun. It's totally different. One day, Alyssa, you get to see. It seems like a long time, but it really isn't. It really isn't. So it's just, yeah. I know you're busy chasing him around right now. And it sounds like he's hyper. Sounds like he's got to be busy all the time. So we'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Have a great week. I'll see you Monday at 12 noon if you're around. Have a great week. We'll talk to you later. Okay, we might talk if I can get out of here. Okay, end live video. Okay, on YouTube and broadcast.